We're here in Navy Yard in a beautiful day here in Washington, D.C. It's day one of serving meals to furloughed federal workers. As we head into the fourth week of the U.S. government shutdown, we're here to support the federal workers and their families who have missed paychecks and who need just a little bit more support during this really difficult time.
It's a little challenging to be a federal employee right now, not knowing when we'll head back to work. I'm thankful for the work that World Central Kitchen's doing just to give us a little extra cushion for the furlough.
It's starting to get real. You know, we just missed the paycheck, so definitely moving money around, playing money games, and you know, you can't sustain this for much longer. I mean, at some point you're just going to dry out your savings and all that. And you know, when you have kids and daycare and mortgages and all that, you know, banks aren't waiting around for you to get paid. They're essentially, I mean, my bank told me they're going to put us in forbearance when we miss our first payment. So it is what it is. We'll take the credit hit, and then hopefully this gets resolved and we all get back paid and we can, you know, become financially stable again.
Come November 1st, millions of Americans may not receive food stamps through the federally funded Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP, which helps feed more than 42 million low-income Americans each month. Trump tried to assure reporters Friday that it's a non-issue.
Yeah, everybody's going to be in good shape, yep.
But that conflicts with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which has said it will not use its $6 billion contingency fund to cover food stamp benefits next month.
I want to be very clear. USDA, during this shutdown, has contingency funds that they could release just like us. They are choosing not to.
Illinois' governor says the state government is going to support its food pantries as best it can, but blamed a Republican-controlled government for the looming lapse in benefits.
Donald Trump is unwilling to reopen the government, unwilling to sit down with Democrats. I mean, he's in control of the government. He should be willing to talk about it and work on it before those SNAP benefits are taken away.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune said Monday that he believes Senate Republicans will do what they can to ensure SNAP payments continue, but insisted that the best way to keep the programs working is to end the shutdown. Millions of Americans may not receive food stamps through the federally funded Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP, which helps feed more than 42 million low-income Americans.
And one vegetable.
In the last few days, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has made it clear that it does not intend to fund the SNAP program, the nation's biggest food aid program, if the federal government shutdown continues into November. This is significant news for about 42 million Americans, about 1 in 8 people in the U.S. They rely on the program to buy groceries. The announcement has left food pantries and food banks scrambling, as well as individuals, several of whom have told the Associated Press that if they don't have the aid, they're going to have to choose between groceries and other bills. There had been a push for the federal government to use some contingency funds to pay to keep the program running in November, but in the last few days, the administration has made it clear that it does not intend to do that.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹饪。提亮肤色更年轻，抚平皱纹超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美一点。美吧。